It's Week 6 of the National Football League.
And we'll get a look here at Josh Allen.
He comes in second in the league in passing yards this season. It's the Bills and the Jets on Monday Night Prime Time.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They start the drive with Cook. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 18 on the play.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Allen going to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Allen going to change this at the line. Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Khalil Shakir, his 4th touchdown on the year. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up. Allen off the play fake. Completes it to Coleman. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Cook up the gut. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. From midfield, here's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Throwing now is Allen. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And unable to connect, incomplete. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Allen now looks to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10, and he brings this one back. Now following the touchdown, here comes this offense back out onto the field as they will take over with a 1st and 10. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. On the move to his left. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Allen. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen to throw once more. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. On play action, Allen sliding out of the pocket. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
On play action, Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
To throw, it's Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Now Allen. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And again, it's Allen. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause balls by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air, Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. Now Allen. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
Back to throw. Allen. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Touchdown! Reggie Gilliam. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A gain of 22. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Quentin Williams, his 2nd sack of the night. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. His 9th score on the ground this year and 13th overall. And the bit. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Running free at the 45. Off to the races. Amari Cooper. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Amari Cooper. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Give to Cook out of the gun. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never...
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for the Bills, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3.
And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh.